going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale, and we are already inside a match. We are top 100, very, very narrowly top 100, or not top 100 at 106 here, guys. Well, that's right, we have FenoFinalForm back on the channel here, the guy, the only guy who on top ladder plays this deck. You guys can see it. You guys have seen this before. I think it's been about a year. We have made a change or two to this deck. Now we have minions in there as well, but it's the only deck on top ladder, or anywhere on ladder maybe. Maybe that's too ballsy to say, but it's one of the only decks that runs Sparky, Hog Rider, and the Royal Giant. Royal Giant, Sparky, Hog Rider, all in one deck. Are you kidding me with the Barbarians? It's a very, very awkward and weird deck, but somehow, some way, not just FenoFinalForm, but a few players who have picked up this deck from watching him have success with it. I have like an addiction and a really, I don't even say this as a joke, but I started taking this nasal spray, right? Because I was congested, you know, one day randomly. And now I am dependent on the nasal spray. Like, I am addicted to the nasal spray because now I need it. Now I feel congested every day unless I have it. It's so bizarre, but it's a real thing. You can look it up. So just be careful. This is a public safety announcement for you guys from CWA. That's right. We also follow some health news here on the channel. We have Zap in hand, we have arrows in hand, so we're gonna go ahead and tower trade in this situation. We'll just narrowly avoid almost tower trading, I should say. So 142 remaining on the right tower here. This is a deck that does get better when we go into double elixir time. So let's keep that in mind here. Going against Bo Saba, a perennial top ladder contender here in Clash Royale since the beginning of the game. We go with Barbarians against this mortar here, 4-3, 2 seconds away from double elixir time. Here comes the Rascals down for the opponent. So it's the Minor Firecracker Prince Rascals deck with mortar. Let's see what we can do. Here's our first Sparky play of the game, I believe. Nice arrows opportunity. We might not need it here. Maybe Zap will get the job done. We do Zap. Sparky's gonna go ahead and take care. Oh, I stand corrected. Oh, we arrow that. Get the tower down. Keep Sparky alive. I like that decision. We have Barbarians in hand. Shouldn't be an issue here, I think. We go Barbarians. We go with the minions. We have Zap back in hand. He zaps. We can afford to take a little bit of tower damage here. It's fine. 18, 17, 16 seconds left here in this first match, guys. Here it goes. We're going to go into the charging person. Oh! Wow, the Royal Giant in the pocket there. Zap comes down. We have that Hog Rider on the tower. And oh my god, just like that, this is the most hated deck. It's a fact, guys. It's a fact. The #1 deck to make your opponents rage quit. I brought in, you know, the kind folks at Guinness Book of World Records. They took a look at all the decks out there, and they concur. This is the #1 deck to make your opponents rage quit. It does feel that way. I mean, look at that match. Let's be honest. I love FenoFinalForm, a great player. He was just #1 in the world, by the way, just yesterday with this deck. Lost a couple matches, so we're still top 100. But, yeah, so great player. But I don't think necessarily that last match, he outplayed Bo Saba there. Throughout most of the match, Bo Saba seemed to be in control of that matchup, but you can see how willing we were to take damage, right? A few times we purposely ignored the mortar or let the mortar just lock on before we made a play, but it all came down to that final play where we had the Prince down there ready for the Hog Rider. We went in the pocket with the Royal Giant, and we went Hog Rider, and we just zapped, took the entire tower down. This is a deck that is absolutely deadly when we have one tower down. So guys, let's go ahead and hear a quick word from today's channel sponsor or video sponsor before we go into the next match. Thank you for you know, I would say putting up with, but thank you for understanding the need for advertisements here on the channel. Of course, I do have to support my family. I do this full time. So thank you guys. Let's go ahead and hear from RSL, and I'll be back at you with the next match. Today's video is brought to you by, you guessed it, Raid Shadow Legends. That's right, I cover this game every single single day, non-sponsored because I don't advertise games that I do not play here on the channel. It is a hero collector kind of RPG strategy-based game, and again, subscribe to my second channel by all means. It's Ash Raid Shadow Legends. Today I wanted to share with you guys my favorite faction. Now this game is divided into hundreds of different champions, all with their unique skills and their unique abilities that they add to your teams of 4 or 5 champions in each of these different dungeons. As you can see, Dragon's Lair, Fire Knight, Spider's Den, Ice Golem's Peak, they're all different dungeons with different bosses that drop different types of loot. Now in terms of the champions that you're leveling up and using in this game, again, my favorite faction, they're divided into factions and affinities. My favorite personally is Dwarf. I use 2 of these Dwarf champions, Trunda Gilt Mallet and Molly Tankard, in my main arena team. So I love Dwarves. And speaking of Dwarves, today I have a special gift for you guys if you download the game using my link below. I'm gonna give you Grumbler and 100,000 silver just by using my download link. These prizes, this champion and the 100,000 silver will appear in your inbox when you're starting this game after a day or 2. You just see the inbox way up in the upper right. You can see my cursor here. This is where they will appear. So go ahead and check it out. Make sure you download using my link again. That way you're ensured to get these extra gifts. Make sure you choose Kale as your starting champion too. So thanks again to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring today's video. All right, guys, thanks again. Thanks to those of you who are actually checking out my second channel, joining me on that game. I now have 3 YouTube channels. I'm having a lot of fun, honestly, you know, just switching things up a little bit. I gotta say though about Clash Royale, I know that a lot of you guys, maybe the majority of you guys, are, oh, this is interesting here. Let's see what we can do. Barbarian's gonna stop that. Barbarian's so good in the right situation, right? When they're low on elixir, doesn't matter if they have Fireball, we're gonna get plenty of damage, and now he still has to respond to these Barbarians. I will say that I'm sure a lot of people out there, I saw that, you know, a couple creators, I'm not gonna name them, but a couple creators just kind of recently making videos how they're, I don't know, they're not feeling the game anymore right now. With all that said though, I'm really enjoying the game right now, but I do agree strongly there needs to be something. There needs to be a new update or something. But with that said, that last video, yesterday's video with Juicy J, I haven't enjoyed the game so much since I made that series, honestly. He's giving me one deck to practice with, and he's giving me homework to win 20 matches with the deck, to practice certain matchups, and we're gonna have that series reoccurring every week with Juicy J kind of teaching us a specific deck inside the game. So I played more than I have in a long time last night just practicing that deck, and I really enjoyed it. So, you know, for what it's worth, I'm enjoying the game again just because of that. Sometimes that's all you need is just kind of something different to try with some sort of goal. I'm a goal-oriented person, so for me, that did the trick. But either way, still waiting on the next update. Still waiting on Clan Wars 2.0. Why am I even talking about this? I think it all started by me saying about my other channels. I'm not starting those channels because Clash is dying or anything like that. Truthfully, it's not. I actually just, you know, all the advertising for World War II and Raid Shadow Legends got me thinking that, you know what, if this is going to be a consistent part of my income, then I'm going to have to actually cover these. Wow! He went with the predictive fireball? I don't know what happened there. Must have been a misclip from Capgun. Capgun, an incredible player, too. Oh, man, that's pretty much going to be GG's, right? Ouch! Capgun, my man! What I was gonna say though, so much advertising on the same games, I figured, dude, I can't be a hypocrite and not actually play these games. And then if I'm going to play the games, I might as well upload them to another channel. Why not, right? Because at the end of the day, I love doing this. I'm playing video games for a living, but I'm also a businessman, and I also wanna capitalize on potential gains if I'm really gonna be invested in these games. So that's why I started the 2 other YouTube channels for Raid and for World War II. So there come the arrows there, taking care of those guards, making quick work of them. 290 remaining on the tower. And Capgun can't help but laugh here. Truthfully, even without that fireball there, it wouldn't have mattered, because even if he predicted fireball on the Barbarians, we didn't use Barbarians, we went with the Sparky instead there. So I think we would have had this one either way. Zap and connection there. Boom, tower is down. It looks like another player who is close to rage quitting here on top ladder in Capgun. Oh man, this deck. And again here, I kind of blabbed that most of that match. We are currently 71st in the world. I think sometimes it takes a second for the rankings to update here, so I will check in before we find our next match to see if that is indeed our place right now. But either way, let's go into the next match and let's pay closer attention to the kind of the habits and strategy used by FenoFinalForm in these matches. Be right back. Alright guys, here we go against Nisoto Pro here inside the next match. And you can see a King Tower activation. We started out with a Royal Giant. He went in with the Skarmy. We zapped. He went in with a Wizard. And then we attacked with a Hog Rider. So going against another kind of interesting deck here. Top 100 ladder going against another Wizard deck, which I shared a couple videos ago. Not this one, but you know, different Wizard Balloon Freeze. Maybe a little bit less toxic, maybe not than this deck. We go in with the Royal Giant there against the Hog Rider. Hog only gets a few hits on the tower. Back to another zap. We use it right away there and score a couple Royal Giant hits. Make it 3 Royal Giant hits, I think, maybe even 4 on that right tower. Wizard not super ideal to defend with. We go with a Mega Minion. So both of these players just bringing out the big guns here and defending, well, playing some defense through offense, I guess, right? We countered the Hog with the Royal Giant. So we have Sparky. Oh man, I still don't understand. This is like the 3rd time I've covered this deck, right? Still don't understand how it all works with the Royal Giant, the Sparky. One thing is for sure, he doesn't use Sparky until double elixir time. In most cases so far, we're not using Sparky until double elixir time or until we know a big push is coming, right? So here we go with that Royal Giant, gonna pull that Giant Skeleton away from not just the tower, but also the Sparky. We have Zap in hand, we use it there, get a couple score a couple hits, and now we have the Knight versus Sparky in the right-hand lane. We go with the Mega Minion there, and we go with the Hog Rider, so we're definitely going to get that tower down, there's no doubt about that. Can we defend is the question. Interesting that he even wasted a Tornado there. I don't know. We go with Barbarians in the pocket, he goes with a Wizard. Gonna finish off that Knight. We have Zap back in hand, see if we use it. We don't. He goes in with the Hog. Gonna have a Sparky Royal Giant on the tower. Hog does take our right tower down. We have a healthy Royal Giant and now a Hog Rider coming into the tower. He has Tornado in hand, and that's gonna be not a 3 crown just yet. 28 HP away. 1 zap's gonna do it, and there it goes. Man, dude, that was, you can see, I mean, listen, it should be apparent to you just like it's apparent to me that we are being just so aggressive in terms of the amount of tower damage that we ignore on our towers. I can already tell that if you pick up this deck and you're immediately losing right out the gate a lot with it, if you go on tilt with this deck, likely you are not using your tower's health as a resource, as we're seeing FenoFinalForm do. Let's go inside the next one, guys. Alright guys, here we go inside the next one against Zelgius. Sorry, I forgot to check to see where he was in between these matches on ladder. We'll check at the end of this one here. So Zelgius going against a Knight in a log. Thinking log bait here. Maybe we'll actually face a normal deck. It seems like off meta begets off meta, and there it is. It is indeed a bait deck. They go in immediately with a rocket, not playing around, and I like that Sparky play. As I said the last match, sure, memes aside, I said don't play your Sparky till double elixir time. In this scenario, we thought it was a bait deck. We played the Sparky in front of the King Tower. That's all you need to know there. If you think they might have Rocket, hey, this could actually be an Expo deck. And it is. I think it's actually an Icepo deck here, not log bait. But either way, you see the log, you see the Knight, you figure they do have Rocket, which was the case here. So King Tower activation, we're going to go right in with the Royal Giant here. And again, they go with the Tesla. This is going to be interesting to see if we can break through, right? Between the Rocket and the Tesla, do we go Hog again here? Let's see what we do. They have an elixir lead, maybe 1 elixir more than we do right now. Gonna let them make the move. They just go with a log, so let's see if we attack with a Hog here. He doesn't have Tesla in hand. We actually go with the Sparky high. And they go immediately with the Rocket again. Now we're gonna go in with, they have no Tesla. They have Tornado though. Yeah, how do we get by this, right? Guess we're gonna get Tornado out of hand. A little delay there, then we play the minions. Ice Wizard is down though for the minions. We could potentially zap away. Now we decide not to right now. So hey, we're chipping away at the King Tower at least. 1 activation at a time. All right, so 5, 4 seconds remaining here in single elixir time. Let's see what we can do in double elixir. Immediately we go with the Royal Giant again with the Mega Minion. Arrows come down. Gonna be able to get that Tesla down. Gonna be able to get a hit or two. Now we go with the Hog Rider with the Royal Giant. They use that early tornado. Let's see if we can zap this, or if we're just gonna go ahead and let it go. We don't get one hit. And here they have a decision to make. They go with a rocket, and we can't get that. Oh, we do get a Sparky hit, but not against the Ice Wizard. And again, we go with the Royal Giant. This is so relentless. The pressure that we're able to put on the opponent here, guys, you know? Okay, they use their Tesla and their Tornado. So both of their anti-hog weapons are down. Now we're going to defend. Tesla's still at around 1/3 health. We go in the first Barbarian play of the match, and they have Rocket and Poison. Yikes. Yeah, I was wondering why we didn't see an Expo. Now we know why. So we go with the, I don't know why we gave the rocket value there on that Sparky. Very confused by that Sparky. Do you guys understand that? Why would we do that? All right. So Hog is actually tanking for the Royal Giant here. We will get the Royal Giant finally to the tower. Get 2 hits on that tower. I don't know, though. I still don't know about giving him the rocket value on the tower that he was facing. I'm not sure why we did that, honestly. They're very fast on those rockets, too. Again, we force a Mega Minion out of us because we played that Sparky. You know, we played the Sparky expecting the rocket, but it still had to respond to the Knight. So essentially wasting the 3 elixir here with the Mega Minion. Now we go opposite lane again. This time with the Royal Giant. We were ready with the Minions there. Minions are going to do good work against the Knight and against those skeletons. We go in with the Barbarian surrounding that first Ice Wizard. Now there's another Ice Wizard and a Tesla down. Again, we go with a high Sparky. Now we got to be careful too with these Sparkies because I like that we're getting the rocket out of cycle, and he can't rocket cycle our buildings either, which is great. But at the same time, we have to be very careful because he could tornado rocket our Sparky and our tower if we play it too close, right? So spell cycle, I don't know which deck is more annoying, guys. Ours or his? You be the judge. Spell cycle or the good old Sparky Royal Giant Hog Rider deck. 969, that's 1 spell cycle away. We have to be very aggressive here, guys. It's triple elixir time. We should just be spamming bridge. He's gonna win right here just off damage. He can tornado, and there it goes. Man, I don't know. We couldn't even touch him there. And that is how powerful spells are in this game right now, ladies and gentlemen. Would you be frustrated? Would you just throw your phone after that loss? I think I might. Let's go ahead and see where he is, guys. We are currently 99th in the world. Be right back in the next match. All right, guys, here we go inside the next one here. And again, right off the bat, starting out with a tornado and skeletons activating King Tower. That last loss, though, guys. Yikes. That deck's still viable, huh? I guess so. I guess so. We shared it here on the channel before. It's not new. It's just like all the best defensive cards. Cheap too, with the Knight and the Ice Wizard and the Tesla Rocket Poison. It's a dirty one. It's a dirty one. But hey, we can't complain since we're playing this deck. So we go with the Minions and the Mega Minion there, just trying to anything to stop this Prince. We're not going to, though. He's still going to break through. That more health on the Prince is going to help him do so. And now they have Tornado back in hand. They actually tornado everything together here. That's going to allow our Hog to get back to the tower and get another hit there, forcing a lot of elixir on the defensive end out of the opponent. My hat was crooked. Why didn't you tell me, guys? Just let me know about these things, you know? All right, so here we go. Arrows come down. So elixir is going to be actually pretty big advantage for the opponent. Let's see what they do here. Playing Giant deck? I think it's like a Giant beatdown deck here. Could be Golem, too. Barbarrel, Skeleton, Dragon, Tornado. We have Zap in hand for this. We have Barbarians as well. No, we actually go again with the Royal Giant there. So we can zap that up instead. We don't get a hit, though, with the Royal Giant, unfortunately, and he will get a hit with this Skeleton Dragon. I assume we're just going to eat this damage here. Again, facing a pretty big elixir deficit here. Beautiful time to Golem, and they do. Yeah, I feel bad about this one. We go in with the Hog Rider here, and that's the thing. You have to play defense through offense with this deck. You have to, because what do we have if not? We have Barbarians. We're going to be using our arrows. We have Sparky. Let's see. If they have a big spell, we're done for. They have no tornado in hand. This is one of the... Okay, they have lightning. But still, this is going to be fine. We have arrows. Probably just going to arrows this. We may not even need to here. Nope, we're not even going to need to. Sparky coming through for us in the clutch there. I asked what we have, and then I'm like, yeah, we have Sparky, I guess, Ash. We have Sparky. We zap that Prince there. It's going to allow us to get an extra hit or two from that Royal Giant. So just like that, in the damage lead, we go with minions on this Prince. No zap needed this time. 1440 remaining on our tower. He wants to go with a golem. He's not going to be able to. He has to, and there we go. We're going to attack here, guys. There's not enough time left for the opponent if we can break through here. Arrows come down. That's one. Oh, we need one more hit with the Royal Giant. Oh, no. Okay. Barbarians. Lightning. The Skeleton Dragon on our tower. Minions down. Might have to zap here. Might have to Hog Rider here. One more lightning, guys. Can't let him spell cycle. He's going to NATO this. We need to spell, we need to do something. Royal Giant, quick! And there it goes. He gives the thanks. He's going to lightning us down. He's going to lightning us down, guys. We need to Barbarian or something. He has the lightning. Oh, come on. 382. Come on, Feno. Drop those bars, man. Oh, he's not giving it. Oh, he does. We blocked it with the minions. He gave us a thanks. He gave us a thanks. We blocked it with the minions. Okay, we're being very patient here, recognizing that he's nowhere close to a lightning again. He's gonna be able to tornado this. We need to just arrows this or zap. We zap and we get it! Ooh, the minion lightning block, and he gives the oops. He gives the oops. Oh, you gotta love a good lightning block in this game, do you not? I do. One of my favorite things are lightning blocks to save the win. 80th in the world. Let's do one more match, guys. Be right back. All right, guys, here we go inside the next one against Big Spin, playing Graveyard. So can we take down Big Spin, the Graveyard Guru here to end this video? We'll see. We'll see. First, we got to contend with about 1,500 Barbarians in the right lane. Gonna go in with the Hog Rider. Minions are gonna take care of them as well. Here comes the Knight and the Skeleton Dragons from Big Spin. Need to get Big Spin back on the channel here, guys. I love Big Spin, man. One of my favorite guests. All the German dudes, not to stereotype, but they're all the best, right? I love having all these guys, man. Even like Toby Spirithawk in the day, Morton, Flobby, Big Spin, man, Carl the Legend. I just love having all the German pros on voice. They're great. They're great at breaking down a deck, and they're all nice guys too. So here we go. Let's see what we do. We're gonna go Sparky, same lane here. I imagine Big Spin has Poison as his spell. Playing Graveyard. His go-to deck right now. This deck is back in a big way here. He does have Royal Delivery, so he has a great response to our Sparky. He has it in hand too. So we're gonna go opposite lane with the minions. And he uses the delivery there in the right. Nice decision by Big Spin. Now he's going to have a bunch of Barbarians. We're also dealing with a counter push in the right. We go with the arrows in the left. Let's see. Can we take down these Barbarians? Gonna have to. Gonna have to eat that damage. We gave the good game. Definitely not good game. Just challenging. I mean, he has Poison. Big Spin, that is, right? So the problem here is our defense. That's our problem, right? We have minions for the Graveyard. He has Poison for our minions. So we're just gonna have to stay aggressive here. Hog does come down. He's gonna get one swing on that Barbarian hut. Let's see, he goes with a delivery there. Skeletons as well. Nice job blocking that. We go with the minions here. He goes with Skeleton Dragon. Let's see what we can do here. Go with the Mega Minion and Barbarians in the left. Nice defense there by Feno. But still, doesn't this one feel like we're just waiting for our death? So here we go. We have Barbarians too. Or we can use arrows there. I like that. Musketeer though. We use Zap. Oof, took so much damage. How do we break through the Barbarian hut, right? He still hasn't used a spell, Big Spin. But we can't break through here. We're having difficulty getting around his Barbarian hut, let alone his Graveyard here. And I think it's over. Let's see. Are we gonna we're gonna use the minions, use arrows too. He's gonna Poison. Nice discipline by Big Spin, right? Just waiting the entire match to use that Poison. And there we go, 210, 171, 1 poison away. What can we do besides go all in here, guys? It's gonna be, he's gonna do Royal Delivery. We're just leaking. We decide to go opposite lane. He's gonna go Barbarian Hut. He doesn't even need to delivery at this point. He does now. But yeah, we can't break through the delivery. And, well, we do break through there. Get 2 hog hits, but poison's gonna end it. There we go, guys. Very unfortunate to end with 2 losses, but what can you do? You win some, you lose some, especially top ladder, when everyone you go against is a pro player or a pro caliber player. Either way, guys, I hope you enjoyed covering this deck. Again, don't want to be afraid to ever share losses with you guys, so I think it's important to recognize that, especially with a deck like this, sometimes you're absolutely going to crush it, as we did in the beginning of the video, and sometimes you're just going to have difficult matchups against great players, and you really can't do anything about that. So, guys, we're going to go ahead and end it there. Thank you so much again to FenoFinalForm. Check out his player stats and profile. Follow him on Twitter as well, guys. Definitely a great player to go ahead and watch and learn from, playing a very off-meta and unorthodox deck. So, guys, thank you. Huge shout out to Stats Royale, my YouTube partner. Check out their information in the description below. And a shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner. Check out his information as well. Thanks, and as always, guys, take care.